Shalom. To start this lesson, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, B'cha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutation to the sincere brothers pushing his truth and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth diligently. To you I say Shalom. And what I want to go into in this lesson is basically Revelation 13 and verse 10. I'm going to start at verse 9, but the point is in verse 10. Alright? Because Revelation 13 and 10 is a hard pill for the pigs of this society, the pigs of this earth to swallow. Alright? And those pigs represent, Esau Edom, the so-called white man. And also, those pigs could also represent 2/3 of our people. Because 2/3 of our people don't want their daddy Esau to pay for what he has done, alright, to the nation of Israel, alright, to the chosen people of the Lord. Alright, 2/3 of our people, 2/3 of the Israelites, which consist of the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, don't want the so-called white man, which are the Edomites, who rule this kingdom right now. This is their kingdom. They don't want him to pay for what he has done. Alright? But it doesn't matter. He is going to pay. And the elect, that 144 and that 1/3, we're waiting for that day for the Lord to return and for this kingdom to fall and for our kingdom to be established, man. Alright? And so also, by our kingdom being established, we're going to rule over the nations with a rod of iron, as it tells you in Revelation, the 2nd chapter, and also another precept, Psalm, the 2nd chapter as well. We're going to rule these nations with a rod of iron, man. Alright? But I'm going to go into this lesson, go into this. Those what this lesson is edifying, exhorting, and beneficial to the hopeful elect souls through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Alright? This is Revelation 13 and 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. So if you can understand, you can understand, basically. If you can understand it, you got it, basically. Verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Right, man. And it's plain and simple. Who led us into captivity? Alright? Who are we still in captivity under? Alright? And yes, we are still in captivity. Might not be physically. Alright? Might not actually have chains around your neck, the yoke of iron. You might not be chained up or anything. Alright? But you're still in captivity. You're still in slavery. Why? Because the white man is still ruling. Alright? He's still ruling. This is his kingdom, man. Alright? And we're still in our captivity, man. Alright, but as the scriptures say, I'm going to come back to this Revelation. Let's go to Isaiah 41 and verse 14. And this is the spirit, because, this is just a freestyle. The spirit leading it, man. Alright, it's Isaiah 41 verse 14. The captive exile, which, that's talking about us, man. The captive exile hasteneth that he may be loosed. That's talking about us. And that he should not die in the pit, nor that his bread should fail. Right, man? The captive exile, man. Alright, that we're prisoners. I believe you go into that word captive or exile, one of those words, it means to be in prison. Alright? In prison. And we're in prison, man. Alright? We're still in captivity. Alright? We're still in captivity and we're waiting to be loosed. Alright, going back to Revelation now. Because doesn't Revelation say towards the end of the 10th verse, here's the patience and the faith of the saints. Alright, we're waiting and we're hastening and we believe that real soon that this devil is going to fall and that we're going to come into our rulership, man. Alright? We're patiently waiting. Alright? We're patiently waiting, and that's our faith. Alright? I'm going to read verse 1 more time. This is Revelation 13 and 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. Right, man? We're patiently waiting for the Lord, and that's our faith, man. We believe that's what's going to happen, man. All right? We may not see it physically. We may not see it right now. All right? Happening. We don't see Esau with the chains on him right now. All right? We don't see these other heathen nations with the chains on them right now. All right? But we have hope. Let's go get Hebrews. Let's go get Hebrews 11:1. Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Right, man? Once again, we don't see Esau with the chains on his neck right now. We don't see these other heathen nations with the chains on their neck right now. All right? They're not at the bottom right now. But what? We have faith that is coming soon. How do we know that it's coming soon? And these prophecies being fulfilled. All right? And we ultimately, once again, have faith. And we're patiently waiting for that time to come, which that time is quickly approaching, man. All right? It's quickly approaching because, hey, man, we're getting closer and closer to the end of this, the end of this society and the end of this kingdom daily, man. All right? The captive exile, all right? We're about to be loosened. All right? And the heathen, all right, Esau, Edom, and the other heathen will be under us, man. All right? We're going to receive, going back to Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, we're going to be the head. All right? Again, we're going to be the head again. All right? No longer are we going to be the tail because we're the tail right now. All right? Meaning, when we was the head, we was ruling. Now we're the tail, we at the bottom. All right? When we was the head, I should say we was at the top. And now we at the tail, we at the bottom. But it's about to switch up. All right? It's about to go back to what it should be, man. All right? Israel being at the top and, everybody else being at the bottom. Us being the head and everybody else being the tail, man. All right? That is soon to come. All right? And let's close out with Galatians. Galatians chapter 6 and verse 7. And I'm going to just close out with this. It's Galatians 6 and 7. Be not deceived. The Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. Right, man? Revelation 13 and 10. And that's that's basically the topic of this lesson, man. All right? He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. All right? Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. All right? We're patiently waiting for that, and that is our faith, man. All right? That will soon come, man. That will happen, man. All right? So with that, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim HaKakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, a great millstone, and salutation to sincere brothers pushing his truth and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth diligently. To you I say, Shalom.